Hi, Rob Waters here from the Chiropractor Hive. I'd just like to welcome you to our website. For many chiropractors, both successful and those who are struggling, there is a common symptom among us. Many of you are stressed, fatigued, suffering from practice burnout. For others, it's just a simple struggle of trying to grow your practice or pay your bills. We are all too proud to admit that our practice may need some help, or we're all putting on a brave face to our colleagues that everything is all okay. For some reason, we as a profession are obsessed with the numbers, that success is measured in how many clients we see each week. Regardless of whether you are actually making any money, or for some busy practices that we see, the sums purely still aren't adding up. For many of us, we are all lone rangers, working alone and suffering in silence, hoping desperately that things will change. We've all been there, me included. At different stages of our career, we will all go through these challenges, and frequently we get stressed and become unhappy with our current situation. Yet we all complain that we're just too busy adjusting all day and don't have time to do anything about it. What we will get to one of these days, and that's a common comment, and year after year we promise ourselves that we'll get to it, but it just never happens. But for most of it, at some stage, the constant stresses and pressures of running a practice become all too much. We are so busy taking care of everyone else. Our clinic can consume us, and meanwhile, it is your health, your finances, and your family that are the ones who ultimately suffer in the long term. Is it time that you made some changes and got some help? Or are you going to use the same old excuses and suffer in silence for the rest of your career? Because what got you here won't get you there. If you just keep doing what you've always done, then you will keep getting the same result. And what may have worked 15 years ago, or 20 years ago for that matter, won't work now. The digital age is upon us, and the rules have changed. And for many practitioners that we consult with, it's absolutely overwhelming what needs to happen with change. And so they take the easy option of hiding back in their consulting room and just keep adjusting, suffering in silence on the healthcare provider treadmill. I have personally been there through the highs and the lows of the chiropractic journey, graduating and becoming an associate, and then struggling to build your patient base. Then eventually you get some momentum and progress to starting your own practice. And then we have heaps of enthusiasm, energy, and with no family to distract me, it was all systems go. And soon I was expanding and putting on associates. Not happy with that, I expanded with multiple practices and then had multidisciplinary practices beyond that. Then reality hits. I had a young family with 3 children, running 2 practices, director of 2 companies in the rehab provider industry, and I was making plenty of money. But I suddenly realized it's not what I wanted. My health was diminishing, I wasn't spending any time with my family, and when I did, I was just too damn exhausted to enjoy it. I was miserable and burnt out. And this is what I thought I desperately aspired to, that pinnacle of doing all the hard work with studying and becoming a chiropractor and then becoming a business owner. But when I got to that point, I realized that it wasn't what I wanted from my life. I remember being at that stage, making more money than I ever had, yet I just felt totally trapped. I couldn't get away to just have a simple holiday. And it was compounding the burnout. I really felt I was like a prisoner of my own business success. And with the chiropractic community, success just is measured on the numbers game. But I guarantee you that when you get there, it just doesn't make you any more excited or any more accomplished to be doing larger volumes in your practice. It can often have the very empty type feeling, because now you have to try and sustain the high volumes and the hard work long time, time and time again, week in, week out. And so for some of the business clinics, suffering is what the chiropractor and the business owner becomes so totally mentally and physically exhausted. And so I reached that point of desperation. I come home one day and said to my wife, I'm done, that's it. We're selling everything, we're starting again. The practices, the rehab companies, our house, and let's go again. This time I made sure I had a plan, strategies, clarity, certainty, direction, and a business structure to prioritize my life and family first, and then create a lifestyle business that worked for me and my family and not everyone else. The key this time is that I made it my mission to get educated in business, and I knew to succeed for my goals and my plan that I needed some help, a team of experts in different departments, just like larger corporations. So rather than me, like most chiropractors, being the perfectionist and not delegating, we try to do everything ourselves, and it just simply doesn't work. For most chiropractors, this needs to be a huge shift in our thinking. And for this to happen, you need to work above the atlas, our biggest subluxation, your mindset. We are generally in one of these two states. You can be stressed that your practice is struggling, or for others you can be stressed that you're just so busy you don't have time to do anything else. So how do you get the practice of your dreams? The work-life balance. So ask yourself, what is your purpose, not only in your career, but in life? The role of a chiropractor is highly fulfilling, yet can come at a cost. And it is typically the practitioner and your family who will suffer the most. So how can we help? What sets us apart from other practice management organisations? How would you feel to have more freedom, less stress, and just wish you could walk into your clinic and just do the adjusting and not have to worry about if you can pay your bills or all the things that go with running a business? Or have regular holidays and the practice still keeps ticking along beautifully without you even being there? To just do the chiropractic and everything around you runs like clockwork. We are not going to make outrageous claims of transforming your practice into a multi-million-dollar business overnight through fancy marketing or schemes. Nor are we going to change you on how you practice as an expert in chiropractic. But we will certainly guide you to running a successful chiropractic business. And by success, it's your definition of success, your mindset, not our goals. For us, it's important that we work with your goals, helping you build the practice of your dreams, and with integrity and authenticity. So whilst maintaining to be true to yourself and not becoming a robot running a production line, we can help automate your team and your systems, but not you. A doctor of chiropractic must be able to continue to care for his or her patients without having to think of everything else. And just like the bigger corporations, you need experts in every field. For us, it's chiropractic and caring for people and helping change their lives, not being an expert in IT, marketing, or admin. Most of us are familiar with the iceberg analogy for our patients. An iceberg has 20% above the waterline and 80% of its mass below the waterline. We are very good explaining to patients how we look beyond the surface for the symptoms to discover the real problem that lies below, looking for the cause of their problem. Yet we don't use the same strategy to analyse our own clinic. For our clinics, it's absolutely no different. Why do some clinics succeed while others are desperately struggling? On the surface, both appear the same. Both practitioners can be highly skilled and technically great practitioners, but underneath the unseen 80% of their systems, their procedures, their strategies, deep within their practice is where the answers lie to whether they succeed or struggle. And that's what we are great at uncovering, helping to implement tools, strategies, new ideas, systems, and marketing that get the results for you. At the Chiropractor Hive, we have an amazing team that have extensive knowledge and experience in business coaching and mentoring. We have the tools that will help you market your practice that are both ethical and up-to-date, current, evidence-based models that strictly adhere to the current guidelines and build business systems that will make your business grow and get back the lifestyle that you desire. You have to ask yourself, what do you really want from your practice? We would love to hear from you and see if we can help. Sometimes it just takes a single step to make change for your whole destiny. If you would like to see and hear more from our expert team, simply enter your details below to receive our practice building tips. Or if you would like to chat with us, we would be happy to contact you to see if we could help. The Chiropractor Hive has created a community of inspiring practitioners that openly discuss chiropractic and the business issues and problems that can help solve within the members area of our forum process. This is a great opportunity for younger chiropractors to learn more from highly experienced practitioners, from not only their successes but also their failures. It's much easier to learn from others and be mentored to fast track your success rather than making the same mistakes yourself. To have that dream lifestyle and practice you deserve. And for our more experienced chiropractors, maybe it might be to learn how to create wealth, continue to take control of your clinic rather than your clinic controlling you. For less than the cost of a single patient visit, we offer you a 1-month trial of our program with no obligations or no locked-in contracts. So come and experience the difference that solid business systems created by expert business mentors, marketing experts, and successful chiropractors utilize for success in business and chiropractic. We're a team that work in synergy to help you achieve your goals in your career and life. No fancy hype, no motivational courses, just the nuts and bolts of creating the dream practice that you deserve, with your integrity and authenticity in place. We look forward to hearing from you soon, and let's work at building this great profession up one clinic at a time.